Hey everybody,
Let me just
check this out.
say something. I'm really sick of this shit. Okay? Because I just got a new job about a month ago. Previously I was making $65,000 a year. Yeah, it's okay for some, but it was never enough money for me. So I got a new job now. I'm making $85,000 a year. I got my first paycheck and I was like, what the hell is this? But I was like, okay, maybe something's wrong. Let me wait for the next paycheck. I got the next paycheck and it was even less than the previous one. So I went to my HR manager and had a meeting with her. And I'm like, is the IRS garnishing me? Because I know I owe $2,000 to the IRS. But she was like, no, the IRS is not garnishing me. We went over my paycheck. We went over, like, everything I filled out, and everything was correct. The government is taxing me $700-800 per pay period. And I have two dependents. I mean, what? And then she's going to tell me, well, did you jump into, like, did you have a huge increase in your pay rate or the salary that you're making here than you did at your previous job? And I was like, yes. She's like, oh, well, sweetie.
That explains it. That explains it. Bidenomics. Yeah. Bidenomics gotcha. I've been hearing this. Oh, I kid you not. Been hearing this from friends, and it's like $800 a check. Yeah, you're paying over $3,200 a month in taxes. But hey, listen, someone has to pay for all these programs. Do you think these people coming here to the country illegally? You think the hotels are free? Someone's gotta pay for it. It's Bidenomics for you. You loving it? Yeah. We have to. Someone has to pay for all the activity. We're sending. Come on, we got Big Daddy dollars to send out to the world. Someone has to pay for the wars. Someone has to pay for all the illegal immigrants here that are staying in hotels. You know, some in Chicago getting that $9,000 over 6 months. Yeah, someone has to pay for it. And that someone is you and me, folks. Now, here's the part when it gets kind of not so pretty. Yeah, the part that I don't like when it gets really unpretty is like, heaven forbid that something happens to your job. Oh, do not fall on, dear lovely taxpayer that we love so much, do not fall on hard times. Don't do it. Because if you do, that's when you're going to really, in my opinion, face the ugly truth. People right now they're working 2 jobs, some thinking trying to schedule in 3. Can't get a break. Why? What are they trying to do? Plan for a ski trip? Go out of the country on a safari? Maybe they want to, backpack around Europe for a year. No, they're doing that so they can afford an apartment, a place to lay the head at night, safety, close the door behind you. They're doing that so they can afford to eat, pay for the groceries. They're doing that so they can afford to keep that expensive car going. And they say, oh, they shouldn't have bought a brand new car. Well, no one wants to drive a clunker, might break down every 30 miles or so. Then it'll be, well, you shouldn't have bought that clunker. You cannot win. I'm seriously. When you get me, I try to be a realist. Can't win with this. If you know the way to win, let me know in the comment section. You cannot win. So if you think it's tough now, you're paying out all those taxes. Whoa, buddy. Folks, don't lose your jobs, and jobs are stealing off. Don't, if that happens and then you're thinking, well, there's got to be some kind of program to help me, you might be living in a dream world, to be honest with you. There's got to be a program to kind of help. Yeah, about that. There's no safety net for you. We are all basically on our own. So yeah, something to think about. You think that's tough. A lot of people have gone through that and they're like, well, hey, I paid on all these tax dollars. You did. Yay. Good for you. We love you. Appreciate you. But again, someone has to pay for all these programs. But I'm an American taxpayer. I've paid my taxes and we're happy that you did. At the end of the day, someone has to pay for them. That's the sad part. When people fall in hard times, those programs will not be available. There is no program that I can see. People now barely making it. They should be qualifying for a food subsidy with food stamps. Oh, you made $3 more. You're like, you gotta be kidding me. A person who has a roommate and doesn't can't even afford transportation to ride in the bus. Darn it, you almost made the threshold for us to get you an EBT card so you can eat at night, but you made $3 more. When has that last been updated? Probably hasn't been updated, which I don't know, probably what, 10, 15 years or so? Why aren't they talking about updating it so it can meet with inflation so more Americans can afford to get on those programs that really, really need it? In the words of MJ, they don't really care about us. Think about it. Think about it. I'm looking right now. Squat box. I see a whole lot of green. Microsoft, JD.com. Oh, Investco QQQ. Yes, yes. Let's see. Amazon. Yeah, all right now. In which I'm happy because, hey, I trade. Walgreens Boots. Okay, you got, green. I see a lot of green on the screen. But here's the thing. That's Wall Street. Google is down. 56 cents. Okay, NVIDIA. That's Wall Street. Wall Street and Main Street are two different worlds. Yeah. So this here, yeah, the payroll taxes, been heard about it, heard all about it. Heaven forbid that, man, you lose the job, life gets a little hard, you're looking for your taxes to bail you out of a jam. I don't think it's going to happen. I don't. But this is the reality. Yeah, work hard. You betcha you're going to pay. And if something happens along the way, yeah, about that, you're going to have to figure it out. And that's why a lot of Americans are angry. Inflation, more out of your paycheck. I mean, it is what it is. It's Bidenomics because this administration is in control of Bidenomics. So yeah, let me know what you all think. You're paying through the nose. You got it. And then let's just hope and pray the job doesn't go. Because if you're looking for some kind of help to help you get along, people, you're going to be, in my opinion, you're going to be in for a big uh-oh if the job ever goes, and I'm out.